Hi, I'm Mark Davidson. There's no magic or mystery behind how coaching helps people. It creates the conditions for them to have useful insights. Then it helps them think their new insight-filled perspectives through to the point where they're committed to taking courses of action that they know will prove fruitful. Coaching gives people a clear picture of what it would be good for them to do and why. Ultimately, it's an investigation into how they can fulfill their potential to live well. But there's a trap that it's easy for such investigations to fall into. It's easy for people to get lost in talk about generalities, to get lost in the abstract. It can feel as if significant matters are being discussed and clarified, as if an important understanding is being reached. Ideas can be thrilling. But if an investigation focuses on abstractions, very little is likely to come of it. If the investigation is to be genuinely useful to the coachee, it must focus on the concrete reality of the coachee's life and on how they can best live it, on specifics. It's not easy to see the relationship between ideas and reality clearly, between the abstract and the concrete, but a little philosophy can help. We can contrast Plato's ideal forms with what the 20th century philosopher Wittgenstein called forms of life. Ideal forms are pure idea. They exist in the abstract realm that Plato took to be the ultimate reality. The abstract had to be the ultimate reality, he believed, because it was unchanging and therefore perfect. And Wittgenstein used the phrase forms of life to point towards the realm of experience, the stream of actuality that makes up the universe in which we all live side by side. Here what exists is concrete, not abstract, and it's complex and always changing. Our ideas, of course, can be used to refer to things out in the world. We can use them to point towards any form of life that we've learned to recognise. The idea then becomes about that thing. By using ideas in this way, we can build up mental maps of the world, maps that help us navigate reality. With good maps, we can make our way through the complexities of physical and social reality towards states of affairs in which we are flourishing, which is why our ancestors evolved such impressive abilities with ideas in the first place. Our maps of reality work just fine on the whole, but there are two big issues, two potential problems, and both of them are relevant to coaching. The first is holding on to maps that no longer serve us well. It's easy to keep using an old set of ideas when reality has moved on and those ideas no longer enable us to navigate reality efficiently. But the insights that happen during coaching make new maps possible. Coaches see the territory of their lives afresh. They reorient themselves so their actions end up serving them better. The second problem is more subtle and more pervasive. It's assuming that reality is identical to the ideas we hold about it. Since we think using ideas, we tend to see our ideas projected out into the world. We see ideas made solid, objects, and miss the complexities of the world's actual forms of life. It's easy to get bewitched by the ideas in our heads and believe that our ideas tell us what reality is actually like. But reality itself always lies beyond the grasp of even the best ideas. Good coaching keeps prompting the coachee to look beyond their existing ideas towards the stream of actuality. What's really going on? What possibilities haven't yet been seen that are worth exploring? Good coaching doesn't get distracted by ideas that feel like breakthroughs in understanding, but that are actually nothing more than attractive constellations of abstractions. It's important for coaches to understand that ideas are just tools, fallible tools, but tools that, when wielded properly, can help coaches gain control over the complexities of their particular lives. Appreciating this can keep a coach running an efficient and effective process, one that helps the coachee replace obsolete mental maps with new maps, and then use those maps to plot out courses of action that they would never have been aware of if it wasn't for the coaching. The more reality-centered a piece of coaching is, the more effective it will be.